Hello everybody and welcome to another Stylish Saturdays Karate Edition. I'm Eric Blanchard as always, and first of all I'd just like to say I hope the protesters are being safe out there in Western New York and everywhere else. I know things are difficult and hopefully justice is served to those who have been wronged. And hopefully this will take your mind off of it. Anyways, welcome to today's class, which is going to be inspired by kind of what I'm going through personally right now. I'm working through a slight knee injury. It's one that I've had before in the past. I've done some damage to my MCL and it just like flares up every once in a while. So what I want to talk about is working through injuries or working around injuries in terms of choreography wise. Now, say if you have an actor like myself who's like not really feeling it that day, or like they have a strain, or they're just physically limited, like they may not be as flexible as like the most flexible human being, the one with the most endurance or cardio or anything like that. All of those are things that we strive to improve on, obviously. But in the cases of sometimes not being able to get those up to perfection before the show dates, I just wanted to work through like a couple things, in my mind at least, that I found that just help out with my normal training that could apply to choreography wise. So using your environment, that is like a big thing. And I'm not just talking about found weapons like picking up, say, a chair. You pick up a chair and you smash somebody with a chair. No, I'm not talking about that. If you want to do like a hand-to-hand like combat situation with your scene partner, and that's what it requires, but you're not feeling that shit hot today, pardon my French, there's certain things that can help you out. Like, for example, if you wanted to use that chair. It's one of my topic points I'm going to be going over right now. I'm just going to move you down one so y'all can see what's happening here. Yep, so y'all can see what's happening here. So, say I have my chair, it's right here, sitting beside me. It's just doing its thing, being like part of the set. You can utilize that. There's a wonderful kicking drill that was inspired by one of my senseis who teaches me kickboxing. His name is Sensei Andre Lemure here in Niagara Falls, Ontario. So you're going to start off just holding the chair if you don't have the greatest flexibility. You get your legs situated. You want your leg tabletop, your knee across your body like this. And you can work on those different levels, bringing it back, bang, and up, bang, up high. It can be used like this, like simple drill of just, like, same on the other side too. So I'm here, like, it's just a simple roundhouse drill to work on your flexibility. It can be used in a scene, like if you don't have time to get that up. So say like I'm fighting somebody here, like we're going at it, bang, 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 and then I get pushed, like I get like knocked over, and then I'm on the chair right here. So I'm using the chair as like my little support. So say the original choreography was like I get knocked back and then I have to throw a kick. My right knee is, sorry, that's my left knee. My left knee is not really feeling the greatest today. So I can't really kick high. And say the choreography has me wanting to kick him in the face, or kick my opponent in the face, instead of like body or thigh, which I can only go to body at this point. So what I would do is change the choreography boom, I get knocked over in the chair, and then boom, that allows me to lean on the chair for support, so that way I can bend down to where I need to go for that kick to come up and hit my scene partner and sell that kick to the face, to the audience, to make it look believable. So yeah, just one more time, like you're here, it's boom, it can be any kick, like it can even be a roundhouse kick. So say it's a roundhouse kick, not a side kick. So I'm here, I'm coming along, like we're fighting, we're scrapping, so boom, boom, boom. So say I miss with this, miss with a cross, or sorry, miss with a hook punch. Miss with a hook punch. I can grab the hold of this chair. Say the original choreography was slip, boom, front kick, and a roundhouse kick. Say that was the original choreo. Say I'm not feeling too good, like I am currently right now. I can't get my leg up that high, or my front kick is really not feeling that. So you can grab a hold of the chair. So like I'm here, I just grab a hold of the chair, boom, and boom. So the environment around your set, whichever you're playing at, hopefully it's a short from, like you can play with it a lot. Apart from your setting being like an abandoned warehouse with like nothing in it, then you can utilize these like small, simple tools that are very, I would say, very useful for somebody who is physically unable to, on the day, perform what the stunt coordinator, the fight coordinator, or even the like fight performers and stuff like that, they're not feeling great. You can talk to your choreographer, the stunt coordinator, and they can cleverly work around that, which is why I'm always a big fan of having, you got the original choreography, and the original choreography is good, but it needs to be adaptable. So, say the original choreo. Original choreo requires you to like go under a hook, wild haymaker, and then you pang, and then like we did a couple Saturdays ago, we discussed this side kick right there, bang. You can't really, and you are not like I said, you're suffering knee injuries, you're not that flexible, you can't get here. That's as far as you can go. Like say, you can only kick leg, you can't kick them in the stomach area. Sorry, Oliver. So, depending on where you're fighting, like where the setting is, I'm gonna put it in the context of you're in an office building of some kind. Or better yet, you're in a bar. So there's chairs everywhere, there's tables everywhere, countertop everywhere, or for the most part, in the main areas where people would be. So, that same choreography, so say I play the bouncer, I'm sitting over here, I see shenanigans going on, I come up, tap the guy on the shoulder, he comes in, wild haymaker, I duck under, boom, boom, and say I can't execute this without some aid. All I do here, grab hold of the chair, boom, boom, chair there, like boom, kick here with your support on the chair. And if the choreography allows you to do so, or your coordinator's like, hey, I have a cool idea, so since I've already done this, might as well pick up the chair, crack, and crack them over. But that's It's an entirely new game. That's like found found object stuff. We learned that in our Advanced Actor Combatancy here in Canada with Fight Directors Canada. So we learned how to use objects in our environment. Things that you wouldn't normally think of as weapons, we turn into weapons for the stage and screen. It's amazing. Real Jackie Chan level stuff. Back on my tangent here. So, there is, I feel, ways to work around anybody's, don't want to say disabilities. I want to say plot twists. Everybody's got plot twists. So say, I'm a perfect example. I'm not the most, on a healthy day for me, I'm not the most flexible person. Here, that's about as far as my front kick's going, and this is my good leg. So my roundhouse is barely going to somebody my height's head. And it's something I am slowly working on, but it's not really, it's a slow progress. So everything, it's a marathon, not a sprint. But my hips have good flexibility, so there's ways I can work around certain things. So instead of, for example, front kick somebody in the face, well, I can with a lot of effort, or with the aid of some assistance, I can easily execute that move. But if by chance there's nothing around me that can facilitate that, I can't use a chair or a stool or a bar table, what it can do is you modify the choreography ever so slightly, still keeping the original ending where you kick him in the face, but we just change how we get there instead of just going directly there. So what I would do, if you're suffering from lack of flexibility, change the choreography to your skill set. So for me, that would be gut. I'd kick him in the gut. That simulates oh God, no. And then his face, the opponent's face, him, her, or they, boom, is primed for me just to execute my maximum range of flexibility instead of trying to overreach my maximum flexibility. Side kicks. They're one of my favorite kicks, and yet they're some of my least flexible kicks. So, right here is about as far as I can go without the use of a chair. That's pretty much the same on both legs. So as you can see, I can bring it up, come down low, bring it up, go middle, but I can't really bring it up and go high. So where, my friend, the chair comes in. So yeah, that's where that's going. So sorry about that. So I'm here with the assistance of the chair. This is coming back to the drill. So my knee comes up. That's chambering right there. Boom. So that hasn't really changed. That hasn't changed. But that has changed. Because of the assistance right there. Sorry about those messages. I forgot to turn my phone off on notifications. My apologies, everybody. So I'm here. So you can see how even just the slightest bit of assistance can change dramatically in how you execute the move. So I went from not being able to really go that high to having some assistance, boom, and extending it by at least 4 inches. And that could make or break a shot on on set, or it could sell or not sell a hit on stage. And that by far is what we want. We want to sell the illusion of violence. We don't want people to be like, well, that guy doesn't really look like what he's doing, kind of a deal. So if you're not a trained martial artist, or you're not really the most physically gifted human being on the planet, and I know several people who are very well gifted, and they are my inspiration. I look up to them entirely. They are amazing. They're like the most flexible people on the planet. They are like really athletic. They are incredible martial artists. They have great balance, everything like that. And these are the people I look up to try to get me to that next level. But in the meantime, I'm just trying to make myself still look badass, even though I'm not quite at their badass level. But in my own level, I can make myself look incredibly awesome. So if I was even doing like stepping up side kicks, bang, like that can still look like cool. Or like say you don't have the greatest flexibility going down. So like this, like even the aid of chairs, like you can get down just a little bit further with some assistance. Like the set can be used to your advantage, and it's quite amazing. And that's something I feel like that's not really explored as much within our community. So if you're at home right now, I encourage you, grab a chair, grab a piece of countertop, or anything that's approximately at your hip height. It's going to be great. So for the 3 basic kicks, so that's front kick, roundhouse kick, and side kick, these are the drills that you're going to be doing. So you're just going to be on the side right here. Knee's going to come up. Always try to go past your waist for the chamber of the kick. And always remember to turn out that bottom foot. So you're going to go down, striking at the knees or the top of the thigh. Bring it back up. Extend. Go to the front. Or pop up. Bang. And go to the head, or as high as you can go. So go to your lowest point, straight out in front of you, and up. You're going to want to do that about 10 times per side. So this is what it's going to look like on the other side. So yeah, so you're here, leg comes up, down, straight out, up. Side kicks I pretty much demonstrated already. So you're going to have the chair in front of you, like so. You're going to grab a hold of it, like you're going to grab a hold of it with the opposite hand that you're going to be kicking with. So I'm kicking left, so I'm grabbing a hold with my right. So you're going to step, so you're going to bring that knee up, chamber that foot out. So the heel is in line with my butt, facing the wall. Knee is back, so you can go down, bring it back, straight out, here, and up. On the other side, left hand's here, right foot is forward. So you're in your hand, in this hand, I forgot to do that on the other side. It's always going to be engaged and alive somehow. So this is going to be helping our counterbalance. So here, boom, low, straight out, and up. Roundhouse kicks. It's going to come up the same way as the front kick. So you're here, turn. So it's that nice tabletop right there. You can serve a dinner plate off of it. You're going to go down, midsection, and up. Other side, you're here. Get that nice tabletop. Make sure the bottom foot's pivoted out. 1, 2, and 3. Unfortunately, that's all the time I have today for class. It's going to be a short one, guys. I do apologize, but I do hope this has inspired you some way to look at your choreography and look at your actors and think, how can I create the best possible scene without compromising the amazingness of the actions to demonstrate your best work, but also not put your actors in an uncomfortable or awkward situation, which people are embarrassed. They get embarrassed that they're not as flexible as Jean-Claude Van Damme. They can't execute 360-degree spin kicks, or they can't have that amazing preciseness and agility and quickness like Donnie Yen, which these people we all look up to. Or we can't have like the amazing physicality and like stuff like that other martial artists and martial arts actors and people in our daily lives have. But all we can do is do our best to work for those qualities, I find. So stretching, key component. So Scott Atkins has a great stretching video on his YouTube page, which is, you can find it, just type in Scott Atkins. He has a great 10-minute flexibility workout, which I'm going to be starting tomorrow, trying to do that every day for the next month, just to see if that improves anything. I have no doubt it will. So I'm going to try to be doing that. No, not try. I'm going to be doing that to improve my flexibility. So yoga is another great one. You do these drills that I just showed you to work on those 3 kicks. Those are the 3 basic fundamental kicks. Any style you'll find has some form of front kick, some form of side kick, and some form of roundhouse kick. Almost every style has those 3 principles. So you do those drills, you can get not only your flexibility in check, but your agility and your balance will also be greatly improved. If you're not comfortable chambering the foot, I'd recommend putting a sock on the foot that you're pivoting on. That's another great tool. So you can get that ingrained into your body to get up on the ball of the foot, pivot that foot to extend and chamber the knee, extend the kick, all that fun stuff that we've talked about. Next week is going to be covering some more combination stuff. Gonna see if I can work in some grappling as well, even though I am by myself. There is ways that I can demonstrate grappling techniques, or at least lead up into grappling techniques before major throws. Once we get to safely see each other again, I hope that we can all get together one day and that we can actually do these things to each other, so that way we can get our bodies learning as well. So with that being said, my long story longer, hope you all have a great Saturday. Stay safe out there, and let's keep on learning and inspiring each other. Have a great day, everybody. Ski. Right? Thank you very much, everybody. Hope you all have a great day. Oh, come on.